In this video, we're looking at the mansub case, or in Latin, it's called the accusative. The mansub case is sometimes called the accusative case following the term from Latin grammar. This case is used with the object of the verb and with adverbials of different kinds. Here we have the two main types of mansub noun that we're going to talk about in this lesson. The first is the object of the verb. The second are adverbials. So here we have al-mansub and the main sign of the mansub case, which is fatha and fatha tanween. Here we have two examples on a noun, kitab. We have al-kitaba with a fatha on the ba and kitaban with a double fatha or a fatha tanween sitting on an additional alif added to the end of the word. Remember that when the word is definite with alif lam, we don't have tanween. But when the word is indefinite, such as kitaban, we add tanween to the end. Here we have it in an example in a sentence, رأيت الكتاب على الطاولة. I saw the book on the table. So al-kitab here is the object of the verb رأيت. I saw the book. The book is that which is being seen. And so it's the object of the verb رأيت. And hence it takes the fatha case or the mansub case. Or we could say the accusative. Here we have the example with the indefinite رأيت كتابا على الطاولة. I saw a book on the table. Again, kitaban is mansub with the sign of fatha tanween, because fatha is the major sign of the mansub case. And the mansub case basically tells us what the possible functions are of the word in the sentence. Here, the word al-kitaba and kitaban both function as the object of the verb. So the fatha tells us and gives us information about the fact that both al-kitaba and kitaban in both of these sentences are in the mansub case and are thus the object of the verb. So here we have case one, and we're going to look at four different cases in which the mansub case answers various questions related to the verb. So here we have اخترت بيتا جديدا قريبا من عملي. اخترت, I chose, is الفعل, the verb. And then we have بيتا is our مفعول به, which is the object of the verb. And جديدا is our صفة or our adjective describing بيتا. So it follows بيتا in its case, in it being mansub, and in indefiniteness. I chose a new house near my work. In case two, we have the sentence answer the question where. So the first sentence this sentence that we looked at previously, when we looked at Baytan, it answered the question what? What is being chosen? Now we're looking at case two with the question where is this being chosen? So اخترت again is our verb. Of course, we know that Baytan is the maf'ul bihi or the object of the verb and is in the mansub case. But then also qariban is in the mansub case. It is not the object of the verb. I don't say I chose near. That wouldn't make sense. But nevertheless, qariban is mansub because it has a fatha tanween. And we can think about the fact that it is also the possibility that qariban could be an adverbial. An adverbial tells us, for example, something about time or place. So here, qariban means near. So near gives us some information in terms of place about the action of the verb. I chose a new house near my work. Now we have another sentence here which has a noun in the mansub case, two nouns in the mansub case that tell us something about when, or answering the question when. سآتي إلى الاجتماع غدا صباحا. So we have our verb سآتي, I will come. And then we have غدا, which is an adverbial that has فتحة تنوين on the end with an alif. غدا. It's indefinite and it means tomorrow. سآتي إلى الاجتماع غدا في الصباح. So in the previous sentence, we said صباحا, which meant in the morning. So tomorrow, غدا صباحا, in the morning. Another way to write that is simply to write صباحا as a prepositional phrase. في الصباح, in the morning. They both have the same meaning. So we have our verb سآتي, and then our adverbial غدا. And then في الصباح is now a prepositional phrase rather than being an adverbial like صباحا. In case 4, we're going to answer the question how. حضر الأستاذ إلى الصف مبتسما. حضر is our verb, and then we have our adverbial مبتسما. Notice here, you see, مبتسما is mansub with fatha, tanween on the end, sitting on an alif. So then we have a number of possibilities. This could be an object, or it could be an adverbial of time, or an adverbial of place. But none of those categories work exactly, because here we have حضر الأستاذ, the teacher came to or arrived at the class مبتسما, smiling. We don't say he arrived, that smiling here is the object of حضر. Rather, it's how he arrived. So you see here مبتسما is mansub and is an adverbial that answers the question how. How did the instructor arrive? We have our fa'il is ustad, and then we had our adverbial مبتسما. So here are some rules to remember. The mansub case takes fatha and fatha tanween as its major sign. The fatha tanween often sits on a final alif, but does not do so if the final letter is a hamza or a ta marbuta. Oftentimes in writing, the tanween is omitted and only the final alif remains. The two main reasons for a noun or adjective being in the mansub case is that the noun is the object of a verb or is an adverbial commenting on the action of the verb. مع السلامة.